Okay, so you have been applying and applying for jobs, but still you're not even being called for an interview. I might have an answer or I might have a solution for you. So nowadays, recruiters or companies, what they're doing is they're using AI agents or they're using automated softwares. So what these softwares do, or what this agent does do, is uh, the agent is intelligent enough to match to calculate a match score of your resume compared to, or for your resume against the job post that the company has published. So if your resume doesn't perform well against the job description through the software, the chances are high that you're not even being called or being invited for an interview. So they might set a benchmark, say maybe the individuals with resumes that pass above the benchmark of, let's say, maybe 75%, you have to automatically send invitation emails to those people so that they be called to attend an interview. So no matter you know the things that are on the job description, but if you didn't mention those things in your resume, you're still going to fail, and you will never be called for an interview. So a wise thing to do is you have to tailor made, or you have to custom made your resume each and every time that you upload, or each and every time that you apply for a job. So to simplify that, I've created this software. So what this software does is now it's AI versus AI. So your recruiter is using AI on the other hand, and you at the other hand are also using your AI, which I've created for you. So what this system does is pretty simple and it's easy to use, right? So you have to make sure that you have this software and you use it each and every time you apply for a job, right? Okay, so let's go and see how this thing works. Okay, so as you can see, this side you have to upload your resume, and this side you upload your job post. You can upload images, texts, docs files, PDFs. You can even paste text, right? Okay, so let me upload my resume. Okay, let me look for this is one of my resumes that I use, and then I upload it here. And then on the other hand, I can look for a job post. Can just look for an image. uh, okay, this is a software job, an image. Okay, so this is a PDF file and this is an image file. As you can see, job post image, resume PDF, right? And then you click this button, analyze resume match. So this is when all the magic is going to happen. Your resume is going now, so now it's now going to be matched to see if it qualifies for the job. So let's see the answer that we are going to get after the analysis. Okay, so for the architecture or for the data pipelines or the data flows within the softwares, I have an image here that is showing completely how data is moving within the application. So I'll explain this in a bit, but it's just pretty simple. It's just the front end is accepting the files, and then the files are being cleaned, and then we embed or we create chunks of the files, and then we store in our a vector database. In this case, I'm using ChromaDB, and then we run a similarity match within plus a match score and a weight, and then we prompt AI to give us suggestions and to improve our CV, and then we get results to back to the front end that we have here. So this is how actually data is moving within the application. So if I sorry, if I come back here. Okay, this is the analysis. Okay, so automatically, if they're taking people with 75% and above, I've already failed. I'm not even being called for an interview, right? But is this fair? Let's see. Okay, so this is what they're saying. With a making score of 48%, there is a room for improvement to better align your resume with job opportunities. So, what this software is going to do is it's not going to advise you, or it's going to tell you how the key areas that you have to put your eye on the job description, so that you can increase your chances of being hired, to your chances to be called for an interview. So this is not telling me some of the things that I didn't put on my resume. So if I know those things and I didn't put those things on my resume, this is a call, and I have to go back and edit my resume so that I include the things that the recruiter wants. There is no point for them to hire someone who doesn't have the skills, who doesn't have the knowledge of the of the job. All right. So the software is now telling me your strength. Is going to tell you about your strength. You have a strong background in AI and machine learning. So here's the thing which happens. Sometimes you can say, no, I am able to create AI products. So even if I apply for a software job role, they can know that I'm able to build software, because all the AI or the artificial intelligence that we talk about is the foundation, or whatever that is background, is the software engineering. So for you to be able to create AI products, you have to have knowledge in software development. So sometimes you can just apply and say, I know I'm an AI product developer, so I know databases, I know this and this and this. But if you don't include it in your resume, chances are high that you might not even be called for an interview, right? So there is a priority improvement. Okay, these are the things that you have to improve, and these are the suggested keywords. These are some of the strong keywords that the recruiter wants to know. We need someone who can use Flutter. We need someone who can write apps. We need someone who can do 1, 2, 3. Right? After that, we go down here. As you can see, we have okay. This is just the text from the job post that has been extracted back, and then at the end here we have got actionable steps. So these are some of the steps that you can take to further improve your resume. If you take these steps seriously, and then you apply each and every step, you apply each and everything that the software is telling you on your resume, and then you now reapply. Right. So what you can do is you can run your first test and see that you got 40%, and then you edit and you do everything that you're being told by the software, and then you apply again and you see that, oh no, right now I have 70%, I have 80%. That resume that is getting you those 80%, those 70%, or those 70 something percent, that's the resume that you're going to use to apply for that job role that you want. If you keep doing that, and if you keep using the software, I promise you and I guarantee you that your chances of being called for interviews are going to increase. And you wonder why some of the people that they are always being called for interviews. These are some of the things that they know but they don't share. So I have created this tool for you. Right? Remember, this is the first version of the platform. It's still in development. There's a lot of work to do on this platform to improve it. But if you take this platform seriously and you use it for your advantage, you'll see results. I promise you, and I guarantee you. Escape AI.